so many of you said you're planting zinnias, and I'm so excited for you because you're going to have so many fun flowers this summer. But you've also said the bunnies and the birds and the bugs are getting your zinnia starts. And I just want you to know, you are not alone. There's all sorts of things you can do to try to protect the seedlings, from sluggo to putting up chicken wire to putting a cage over the area, but that is all a whole lot of work. So here's what I suggest. Even though zinnias can be thrown directly into your garden, you do not need to baby them. The seeds are so hardy. They will grow literally anywhere as long as they have some dirt on them, some sunshine, and some water. But if you're finding that your garden just has a lot of pests, a lot of other things that want those zinnia seeds, then what I suggest is that you actually just start them in a seed tray that you can protect them. And when they have that first little shoot, and I'll show you because I'm going to start some too, when they have that first little shoot, that's when we're going to move them out to the garden. And they're a little bit easier to protect once they're a little bit bigger because they're a little bit sturdier. So what I did is I filled a couple seed trays with my dirt, and it's already wet. When dirt is super dry, it takes a little while for it to absorb the water. And if you try to water it after you've put the seed in there, especially if you're using seed starting mix, it will just make all of the dirt puff up out of your tray, and it'll move your seed around. So I suggest getting the dirt wet first. It honestly doesn't matter what kind of dirt you're using. The zinnias just want to be in some dirt. So I have a little plant stake here, and I just make one little hole in each of these, just down a little ways, maybe 1/4 of an inch, not super deep. And then I'm going to drop my zinnia seed in there. I don't need to bring this seed tray inside unless the birds are bothering yours. Then bring it inside. The one perk of bringing it inside is that you'll see it and you'll remember to make sure that it has water, because right now all the zinnia needs is to be in that soil and for the soil to stay moist. If the soil stays moist, then the zinnia is going to germinate, it's going to start growing, and as soon as it starts growing, you want to get it out into the sunshine. It does not want to be in your windowsill. That's not enough light for it. It's why when people start stuff in their windowsills, the plants will start reaching towards the sun. It's because they're not getting enough sunshine. The zinnias want to be hot, and they want to be in that direct sunshine. So get a little seed tray, or you could even use little cups. You could use toilet paper tubes, literally anything. You just want to start it somewhere where you can protect them so that all of the bugs, birds, and bunnies don't get them from you. So I'm getting every single last one out, and this is one of the zinnias that I suggested that you all get because it's beautiful. It's the Oklahoma salmon from Eden. I know you can't see that. Just comment below. I'll send you the link to it. So I'm starting a whole new batch, and as soon as they're just a little bit tall, we're gonna move them out to the garden, and I will make sure that I show you when I do that. But get yours started in a seed tray, and you are going to have so many flowers this summer. You can even plant them in a pot. That's another idea. If you're having a hard time getting them to start in your garden, and all the stuff is trying to attack them, start them in a pot on your porch or your back deck. They love growing in pots. I fill a pot on our front porch with them, and they are just so fun and cheery. When you walk up to the front door, you see all these bright, cheery zinnias, and that is what I am hopeful for you this summer, that you will have a bright, cheery cutting garden too.